The average human lifespan is about 75 years old. Being 22, it seems so far away, but is it? I feel like I've been living forever, but at the same time, it feels like yesterday I was waking up to catch the bus on my first day of school. When I look back, it feels like everything moves so fast. But when I look forward, it seems so slow. I think about this because when my time comes, I'll probably be wishing it didn't go by so fast. I asked some of my older friends and family if life flew by for them, starting with my grandma. Her response was, "It seems like it took me forever to get to 21. Having my kids and raising them took about 20 years, but it went by quickly." The years from teaching, 20 years to 40 years, went by pretty quickly, but were filled with many challenges. From retirement to the present has had many physical challenges and mentally ups and downs. It seems strange to not have long-term goals now, but we're happy to have the time to remember our fantastic journey through life. If I live another 20 years, I'll be pushing 100, and I hope to be able to track my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren conquer their goals and make their families. I've loved my life, and I've held on to God to guide the way. He has never failed. My response was, I'm putting together a project about living a life that you love and not letting fear get in the way, because it does go by fast, and life shouldn't be regretted. It should be appreciated. God gives us the dreams. It's our responsibility to pursue them. She said, yes, indeed. God called me to be a teacher of young children. My dad wanted me to be an engineer. I failed a 5-hour calculus course on purpose to take me out of that lane. And I said, I remember that story. Many would have just became an engineer. That's what I'm trying to inspire people not to do.
Imagination, dark matter things get made in frames, invitations.
I had this conversation because in 50 years, I want to look back on the life that I lived despite it going by so fast and genuinely say that I enjoyed it. I want to genuinely be able to say that I loved life. I did what I love to do. Of course, everybody wants to do what they love to do, but most don't. Why? It's fear, it's finances, it's the safe thing to do. Not everybody wants to take a risk, but I know everybody has a dream. It's always a what if. What if I picked up that camera? What if I did pick up that guitar? What if I did share my writings with that publisher? What if I did start sharing my photography? What if I started that clothing brand? What if, whatever it is, you can't say you haven't had that what if moment. As a man of faith, I believe God places dreams and desires in each person's heart the moment they're born. I've always thought that those desires and dreams were there for a reason. There's a reason my mind thinks the way it does. There's a reason my heart pulls me in a certain direction. And I genuinely believe that turning your back on those dreams and desires are what cause a life of stress, regret, and a life not enjoyed. Turning your back on your dreams is like starting a promising project, but never putting in the effort to see it through. It's like carrying around a backpack full of knowledge, excitement, goals, and talents. You never take anything out, and it gets heavier with each step, adding stress to your life, and you miss out on chances to succeed and grow and do what you love. See, God filled your backpack. It's your responsibility to unzip it. Failure isn't what stops someone from reaching their goals. It's the fear of failure that does. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God did not give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of power and of love and a sound mind." Fear doesn't have to control your life anymore. Do that thing. Step out in faith, and the worst that could happen is you fail. Peter failed to walk on the water. Jesus grabbed him, picked him up. See, people think that it ends there, but Peter had to walk back to the boat. Failure doesn't end with failure. Failure ends with a chance to get back up and try again. I say all this to say, are you doing what you love to do? Seriously, take a moment to look at your day-to-day and ask yourself, do I enjoy my life? What are my dreams? What would make a 75-year-old me happy with the life I live? Are you doing that thing? Are you taking steps towards that dream? You don't have to fail a calculus course, but you can unzip the backpack and walk on the water.